Hey guys, it's that Dividend guy coming at you with the final video of the portfolio update for the Oracle of Omaha himself, Warren Buffett. So guys, we've gone over the stocks that he's bought, the stocks that he's sold, the new positions that he's added, and in the industry that he's been heavy on, which is Big Pharma, which includes Abbvie. So it's a new stake in Abbvie. He has 21 million shares of Abbvie stock at a value of $1.86 billion. So this is about the same amount of money that he put into Merck Co. Berkshire Hathaway's largest new healthcare bet in Q3 was a $21.3 million, $186 billion stake in biopharmaceutical firm Abbvie. Abbvie is best known for its blockbuster drugs such as Humira and Imbruvica, but analysts are also optimistic about the potential of Renvix and Skyrizi, which treat rheumatoid arthritis and plaque cirrhosis. Yeah, I think it's cirrhosis. Let's not forget that Abbvie is a big hit with long-term dividend investors. The pharmaceutical company is a dividend aristocrat by virtue of having raised its dividend for 48 consecutive years. Even better, its current dividend yield is one of the highest in the S&P 500, and the company has raised the payout at a 20% rate over the past 5 years. Its current yield is 5.3%. It's several times better than the S&P's average of about 1.6. Abbvie is a dirt cheap value stock too, trading at just 8.4 times expected earnings. So guys, this is the perfect play for Buffett. I actually have a pretty large holding in Abbvie, nowhere close to what he has. I have 60 shares of Abbvie. My average cost is $72, I believe. So I got it at a better price, but he definitely got a lot more shares. But this is one of my favorites in the pharmaceutical industry as a whole. I love Abbvie. I'm not surprised to see that he had a pretty big bet on it as well. As you guys saw, it's like twice as, I think it's 2.5 times better when it comes to a dividend yield. It's a great value right now, and it's got a blockbuster, just slam dunk home run when it comes to Humira. It's the best-selling drug in the United States, and it's really popular. And they also have, they just did a acquisition, and that added a lot more drugs into the pipeline as well. So Abbvie's doing a lot of things correctly, and I can see why it was a pretty big bet. To be completely honest with you, I'm surprised Abbvie didn't get more money. So overall, his lowest bet was in Pfizer, and then Bristol Myers Squibb, and then both Merck Co. and Abbvie both got the same amount of money. So the thing is, guys, to be completely honest with you, it seems like he's getting out of the financial sector. I mean, he sold out of Goldman Sachs completely. I covered that in an old video. He nearly sold out of JP Morgan and Chase. He sold out of nearly half of his stake in PNC Financial. He sold out of half of his stake, or 95% of his stake, in JP Morgan Chase. The only banks that he didn't touch this quarter, he didn't touch U.S. Bank, and he didn't sell out of any Bank of America. So he only added one banking stock. He only added to Bank of America. But then he sold out of nearly every other big financial bank or institution that he held, and then he bought big into Big Pharma. Which I know I said this in past videos, but he's talked about how he wanted to get into Big Pharma. But I think, honestly, this portfolio shift is due to the fact that the interest rates are so low that he has little confidence in the fact that banks are going to be able to make money like they have been for the past 10 years. And he thinks Big Pharma is probably going to make more money, would be my guess. I'm thinking he's less bullish on the financial sector as a whole, and has kind of lost faith in how they've produce cash flow, and I think he's making a pretty big bet on the pharmaceutical industry, and honestly I think it's the right move. Pharma has big dividends, and he will, I think Berkshire Hathaway shareholders are going to get a really big are going to see really big shifts in the profitability of the company, because he's letting go of some of his biggest losers with stocks in general. I mean, Wells Fargo has been like just an anchor on his ankle for a while. That company has really done him bad, even when he was so bullish on it and trying to help and clear up the allegations and whatnot. I think he's going to have a lot less of a headache in the pharmaceutical industry, and he'll be raking in dividends. So I think overall, I think the Oracle of Omaha made a phenomenal move here. The financial sector has just been destroyed, and I think he's going to get a lot better return in the pharmaceutical industry. I just like the industry better. I understand it better. And I think the dividends are a lot better, which is what I go after anyway. So, anyways, guys, let me know what your favorite pharma stock is. Do you guys think it's a good move for Buffett to get out of the financials that have been, kind of hindering him for years and shifting into a new industry? Or do you think it's better for him to just stick to what he quote unquote knows? I mean, he hasn't really shown a lot of aptitude for this sector that he's now seeming to be very bullish in. He's always been a big fan of financial stocks, banks, and financial institutions. So it's kind of a big shift for Berkshire, and I do want to see how Berkshire Hathaway stock reacts to this type of news that he's shifting. I think a lot of people are going to be more open to wanting to buy Berkshire Hathaway stock because he's not so hung up on financial stocks. But anyways, guys, let me know your opinions down below. Do you think it's a good move for Buffett to be moving out of the financial sector and into big pharma? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next portfolio update video. But this will, I'll see you guys in the next Robinhood portfolio update video. This will conclude the series for the Oracle of Omaha and the moves that he made. This is the last stock that he bought. So thank you guys so much for watching. From here on out, I will try to do portfolio updates for Warren Buffett because I think it's cool to see what he's doing. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next update video. Take care, guys.